Oh, Ed. 12:30 East Coast time, 11:30 Chicago. You're on mute right now. I'm going to take you off mute. Oh, yeah. Oh. See if I get you back here. Hi, Dale. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here, Ed. Thank you, Dale, for joining us. All right. Well, it's 6:30 Hawaii time on the dime, Chicago time 11:30, and East Coast 12:30. So we got a bunch of different time zones here. Really feel honored that you all joined me tonight. I've been looking forward to this. A late night sitting is always intriguing to me, to feel my early morning bedtimes that I like to cherish so much, and to be able to let them go and be excited for this time is something that feels good to me in my body, actually, to look forward to, and always not know who's going to be here. So thank you both for being here, and I look forward to sitting together. So we're going to jump right in, so find a comfortable spot. Dale, we do the Soto Zen style of sitting, and I'll explain more of that in the future as we sit together. But to start this sitting, I'll be ringing the bell 3 times, and I'll put my hand up in what is a gassho position, and I'll ring a bell 3 times. And then I'll raise my hand up, and then we'll bow all together to say thank you for this time together. And then we'll start our 20 minutes. And then at the end, I'll ring the bell 3 more times to stop the sitting. And then we'll all put our hands in a gassho and bow together. And then I'll do a 10-minute Dharma talk, and then move into a 10-minute sitting to wrap the evening up. So.
Tony, I'm just going to stick to the 20, and then I'll be...
Excellent. Excellent. Really, thank you for joining. It's such a treat, and blessings on your time with your mom. And Amber sends her love too, and we've been holding you and her in our prayers. So just know that. So, all right, let's go ahead and begin. Thank you, Ed. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Yeah, right on.
All right. Put my glasses on. So it's Dylan. I think I said Dale when I first said hello to you. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if it was me or if there was another Dale on here.
I apologize.
That's okay. Thank you for letting me be involved. This was nice. It was really good.
Yeah, are you is it possible to jump on video, or are you prefer not to?
I just was in my car and
Okay.
I felt bad about being in my car because I didn't prepare better, but
That's okay. Well, yeah, thank you for joining, and normally this time, I would do a Dharma talk, and when I'm one-on-one with somebody, I have a lot of freedom, so I could do a Dharma talk, or I could answer questions, or support you in your practice, and then if you're feeling called to that, that's totally available. And because normally, like I said, I'm in Chicago right now, so I've been traveling for the past month, and so
wow.
yeah, I've been in Finland, and then I just got to Chicago to see my kids, and then we're headed up to Mendocino County for a couple weeks. So
Awesome.
yeah, but I'm open to supporting you, and then we can then finish up with a 10-minute sitting if you want, and then we'll close our time together.
Awesome.
and look.
So I've never been part of anything like this, actually. This is a very first for me. So
Okay.
I think if you want to do it as usual, like with the Dharma talk, that sounds really cool because I don't know what that involves.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm definitely, I'm here for all of it, so.
Okay, great. So you've never been a part of a Sangha before, is what would be a meditation group.
Okay, no, I haven't.
Okay, a meditation group is called a Sangha.
Sangha.
Yeah, and it means a group of people that sit together. And when, where you coming in from?
Kona.
Oh, beautiful, excellent.
Yeah.
And how'd you hear about us?
I'm a patient of Ed's.
Oh, okay, excellent.
And I've been in a bit of a spiritual search.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I have a sitting that I do. And I was like, well, if there's any way I could come join, I would love to. So he invited me.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I live in Kona myself, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if when I come back I get back on the 15th, but if you ever want to come sit in person, you can do that also. So
Yeah, I would love to.
yeah, I'd love to have you in person, and it being that you're right here in town or in Kona, that it's
So I guess I live in Waimea, but I'm working in Kona.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, a handful of days, but I would love to come sit in person. I will be gone from like August 15th to September 15th, so I'll miss you for a month. But once I'm back, I will absolutely love it.
Yeah, we can just do it online if you're available to do it. Where are you traveling to?
Utah.
Okay, awesome.
That's where my family's all at.
Okay.
And
And you live in Waimea right now?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, awesome. I lived in Waimea for about 15 years. I raised a couple boys up there in Luala'i subdivision there.
Yeah, that's where, so I work Hawaii Life Flight, and that's where our crew house is.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Waimea is a really cool spot.
Yeah, I love it up there. Me and my wife have even talked about moving back up there. So,
Nice.
yeah. So, I'm glad you joined us. And this practice of sitting in a group meditation definitely adds a different energy to sitting, and then also encourages for daily life sitting or day-to-day practice of sitting. And so Yeah, so I'll definitely would love to just give you a little bit of, or just to talk what my Dharma talk was for today, if you're okay with that,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then we'll do a 10-minute sitting to wrap up and go from there. And um,
Awesome.
I can uh, I can give you my phone number if you'd like, and then I could give text you so that we can stay in contact.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So tonight's Dharma talk is about uh, your thoughts, feelings, and sensations are not your identity. And so, what I mean by that is a lot of people run through their lives with thinking that their mind and what they think is who they are. And so, by sitting in Zazen or sitting in seated meditation, you actually get to separate yourself from your thoughts and also your feelings and your sensations, because they're happening all the time in you, whether you know it or not. So there's always sensations taking place. Sometimes you may experience them from, we say in Hawaii, chicken skin or goosebumps. Sometimes the butterflies in your stomach, that gut instinct that you may feel, or that sensation of something that's maybe communicating to you faster than you're thinking. And then the feelings, is like being mad, sad, glad, fear, shame, feeling all those emotions in a human body. They're always happening. It's whether there's an awareness to that I don't have to attach to or identify with them. I can get information from sensations. I can get information from feelings, and I can get information from thoughts. But it's not who I am at my essence. And so the body is really a tool or having an experience in this body of thinking, feeling, and sensations. And when I sit in Zazen, when I sit in seated meditation, I get to actually take a step back from it and like get that 30,000-foot view of even myself sometimes, of saying, wow, look at how fast my mind thinks and races. So I'm neurodivergent. I'm ADD and dyslexic. So I move at a very fast rate in my thinking, and a lot of times, especially when I was younger, I would attach to it and identify with my thinking and be run by fear, shame, just self-hatred. I used to just play the gamut on myself, and being raised with two Zen teachers. Both my parents are Zen priests. That I wasn't aware of the processes that were happening. Now I'm 56, and I've raised a couple kids, and so when I sit, I can really see that my mind's moving at a very fast rate, but it's not who I am. And so that alone is recognizing that I can be with you without letting my mind have to have the answer, have to have the right thing to say. I said your name wrong in the beginning. It's like that kind of, like, my mind was racing when I was thinking. When I was sitting, I was like, literally, it was going through the letters in what I was reading, going, that wasn't Dale, that was Dylan. And it was like just playing, and I just returned back to my breath. The practice of returning back to your breath separates me for a split second from any feelings I'm having. If it was like this energy of, I think for me, I used to go to shame a lot in being dyslexic and saying things right or wrong or trying to perform, and that I could feel the sensation of shame and not let that actually be who I am, but it's just something that happens to my body. And then the thoughts were going, and it was just playing really fast. And I was like, man, to be here with the both of you and be sitting together. And I was feeling Ed is in New York, and he got up at 12:30 at night to sit with us. It's like, okay, that feels really good to my heart, and I could feel the emotion in that, and getting to feel your energy on here, even without your camera, at first, So just to really know that sitting, in the practice of sitting on a daily basis, why I encourage to do it every single day, even if it's for 1 minute to start. And I always like to encourage to work up to that 20 minutes in the morning. I like to say to rise, pee, meditate, or I'm a car guy, the RPM, the RPM on a car, right? Well, so you RPM every morning, you just get up, you don't drink the coffee, you rise, you pee, and you meditate for 1 minute, 20 minutes, and it's following your breath. Have you ever heard of the term hara? Okay, so 3 inches below your belly button is your hara, and that's a Japanese word that in English would translate into your center. And your hara is the center point of your body. In martial arts, they may use the term chi, or energy, or tanden, or in Hawaiian they say na'au. If you've ever heard that term before, na'au. Yeah. Yeah, like live in the. I used to have a shirt, live in the na'au, and people would go, they'd go, live in the now, and it'd be like, no, na'au, and na'au translates into gut. And if you think about it on the surface level of I say hara for Japanese, that your hara is like your gut instinct.
Yeah.
And so the more that you breathe into your hara, it'll stimulate it to actually be more awake and alive. When you're first born and you come out of your mother's womb, you actually are only operating from your hara, not your thinking, because your mind isn't developed yet. And then as you start to age, it starts to pull away from your hara and go up into your head. And as adults, what I like to say is our job is to return back down into your hara and develop a relationship with that innate place that you were born with. And so by getting up and meditating in the morning, and I meditate at night and in the morning, sometimes in the middle of the day. You fly a helicopter?
Yeah, I'm a nurse, yeah.
Oh, nurse, okay. So,
but on the helicopter.
Yeah. So it's like, being under duress or being under intense situations where you're with somebody and breathing in your hara when you're with somebody creates a different experience for you and the person you're with.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get that because you do it.
Yeah.
I believe, like someone like yourself, you already do it to be able to be in the field, and I'm going to bring consciousness to it right now.
Yeah, I love that.
Right? And so that you bring consciousness to it, the next time you're sitting with a patient and you're diaphragmatic breathing into your belly, have you heard of that term, diaphragmatic?
Yeah.
Right, that nice deep breath. You can't think of thoughts, but you can really feel that center point or your hara in your body. And so here you have a whole flight from Kona or wherever you're at all the way to Oahu. And to really bring that intentionality to I'm sitting with this person, I'm going to say keeping them alive or and being in your body and present, not identifying with the thoughts, not identifying with your feelings, but being present and aware at a very, very highly tuned level.
I love that.
And so sitting every single day develops that to be more and more as a baseline of your operating system, more than my cerebral functioning, my dad would say.
Yeah.
Right? And so that way of functioning is something that happens to you naturally because we're human. And so as we sit, we get to practice at being in our body, being in relationship with your hara, feeling the sensations in your body, feeling the emotions in your body, and watching your thinking, but not identifying with them as that's who you are or your reality, using them as information more than identification. That's cool to me. That's, it's like, wow, I don't have to identify with that, like I was saying, that shame that I was just feeling that, and then I could come on here and I'm like, Dylan, it's not Dale. And I was totally, in relationship with you, right? And just own it up and get to connect with you like this, right?
Absolutely. Well, it almost, there's always something you can take from these things. And I was feeling not a lot, but I was feeling some shame for just not timing this better and being in my car. And that's why I didn't turn my camera on. And I found myself in the same spot about a couple minutes into the meditation of like, okay, I got to leave the shame and take pride in the fact that I made it. And your talk is also spot on for what I'm feeling today.
Good. So you're right into right? You're in it right now, just like we were both in it in our own
Absolutely.
unique way. And so, as we move into this next meditation, to have that awareness of diaphragmatic breathing while we're sitting here. You can do this anywhere, right? It's like you're in the most perfect spot you could be in right now because it brought that stuff up for you. And then here this talk relates to you perfectly, right? And you jumping on and not having your camera on gave me the opportunity at the same time to deepen my work with my shame and who I think I am of that and what that means. And oh look, what does it mean? It literally means nothing. What is the only thing that gives things meaning is the meaning I give it.
I never heard that, but I really like that.
And so if I don't give shame a meaning and just say, oh, that's an interesting feeling and it's not bad, right? Or I can go, man, this hurts, this sucks, I'm a piece of shit. That's the meaning I give it, right? And so to really work with that as we sit for these next 10 minutes together, and be with your hara, be with the sensations, be with your feelings, and be with your thoughts, and return back to your breath and not let your mind keep you away from being present here with me and you over a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to ring the bell 3 more times. Ding. You saw how I did that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we'll bow together, and then we'll sit for 10 minutes, and then I'll ring the bell 3 more times, and then we can close with a short checkout for each other since we're on it together, and I'm just getting to know you. So I appreciate you joining me again, and I look forward to it. Thank you for joining me tonight. Also,
thank you for letting me join.
I do, man. This is my. I live for this kind of thing. So,
Awesome.
I do have a YouTube channel. If you want to jump on YouTube and Tony Benici / DojoX, like an X, and I put these online so that my Dharma talks. I do the hour-long sittings of the past ones. Just to encourage meditation, and if you want to sit with Sangha in the morning, you can put it on for the 10-minute sitting, or
that's amazing. I look for different ways to meditate. Like I do some on my own, but I do a lot of guided meditation and stuff like that. And I really resonate with this so far, so I'll definitely check that out.
Cool. And then I have how to meditate. I got a bunch of those on there, and I describe it a lot in the group settings when I get a lot of new people in the room. And then finally, just as an encouragement, at my website, DojoX.co, or my name, TonyBenici.com, I have a meditation manual that's free to download, and that'll take you through exactly the form that we're doing here.
Very cool. Okay.
And when you do just signing up for that, I put out a weekly newsletter to encourage and to remind you of today.
Oh, cool.
So if you wanted to sign up for that. So I got a bunch of resources out there is what I'm trying to say, Dylan, and anything I can do to support, you in that. And you're with one of the most profound teachers in my life.
Very aware of that. He's incredible.
Yeah. I've known him for 15, going on 20 years, and he's been a teacher, a mentor, a student, a colleague in my life at a very deep level. And so I'm honored that he invited you and getting to know you better.
That's awesome. Yeah, me too.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into a position that feels comfortable to you. I'm going to stretch my leg for a sec, and then we'll go ahead and get started here. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I can't tell you how much it means to me today.
I can feel you right now, and see, I can trust that feeling, and